So I did my first camera angle check, and it looks like the only issue that I have with the location of how I have the camera set up now is the audio. And it doesn't help that I have this stuffy nose, is kind of why I sound funny, or I feel like I'm gonna sound funny in the camera. So hopefully the camera can pick me up and all is well. Hopefully. But due to the title of the video, it'll probably be something on the lines of old project, new project. This is the new project. I'll go into details on another video on why the old project didn't come to fruition, but this is the new project. So this is a 1995 Nissan 240 Zinky with a LM7, made it with a T56. So it's a 6-speed, already LS swapped, running 18s all around, 285, 45 in the rear, and where are you? 255, 35 in the front. So this is quite nice. The reason I picked this up was mainly because I was tired of working on the other one. Kind of where I was at mentally during that time. I needed something that I could take out and drive from time to time to still remind me why I was working so hard and going so hard. You know, like I needed to see where all that effort was really going. And just working on a project car on the side wasn't giving me what I really needed to keep on pushing forward. So I grabbed something that was running and driving to help push me over that little mental hurdle I was having. So that's the main reason why I picked this up. This was picked up for my sanity, really. That's why I picked this up. It hurts me a little bit to have picked this up, and the reason being is my pride. I guess my pride hurts the most from it because of the fact that it was brought and not built by me. And I feel some type of way about it, even though many people do that. Many people buy other people's cars, they do things here and there to make it their own. I understand that, I respect that. I did like the idea of me, you know, putting in the motor myself, doing all the wiring and stuff, even if it is plug and play. You know, even if it is just buying a kit and putting it all together, I still felt better about that than buying someone else's car that they put all the blood and sweat into, and then they just gave up on it, or they just wanted to move on to something else. For instance, the person that I got this from, there was nothing really wrong with it. They were getting rid of it because they were having a bigger family, and they wanted to get a 4-door. And he also wanted to stay with the LS's, so he got a Chevy Impala SS. If I remember, I'll try to upload a little picture of his car that he got. Not with his license plate, nothing like that, because it's none of your business. I know you can get people information from their license plates, so I won't show his license plate, nothing like that. But they give you a nice front view of the Chevy SS, his. But he wanted to get rid of this and get that 4 doors, better for the family. And fortunate for me, I have 2 other cars that are considered my daily drivers for me, the family. So that's why I could afford to have a two-door in the mix. So that's why I picked this up. So I guess enough chit-chatting about why I did it and the feelings about it. I guess I can pick you guys up and take you on a little spin of the car currently. Apologies now about how it's so dirty. But yeah, we'll do a walk around. How about that? Yeah, let's do the walk around. All right, so S14, just a little walk around. Like I was telling you before, those 285s in the rear. Sorry that I have it in the garage. The garage has decent lighting right now, but it's not the best. I only have 2 lights up. And excuse the wire. Eventually I'll have it tucked away neater. This was kind of a project to find out where I wanted the lights. But enough about the lights. More about the walk around for the car. So I guess we'll just get to the fun part. This is the part that matters the most for this whole thing. Let me try to get this hood propped up. Sorry about that, guys. Whoop. So boom. Whew. So that LM7. So things about this. So of course this is all word of mouth stuff. When I picked it up, the seller told me that it had about 6,000 miles on it since the rebuild. He is in the military, so he was away a lot and didn't really get to drive it that much since he built it. So he said it has 6,000 miles on it. I've put less than 1,000 miles on it. 2 of those within the miles of me having it, I've put some abuse on it because I've taken it to a drift event. I had a shakedown when I first got it, and it actually, I tore it up and put it out of commission for 6 months. Nothing terrible happened. It was the fact that the power steering setup that was in this car, it was just the factory F-body power steering pump that you just took it off the car and put it right in this one. You know, the Nissan steering rack and all of that stuff. I can't. Let me just tell you. I'll tell you this face to face. I'm by no means a professional or know all the technical shit to what I'm about to say, but what was changed in the car, power steering wise, that stopped it from having issues. When I was at my first event, I was spinning out a lot because I'm still learning how to drive. Learning how to drift. I'm still learning. And I was spinning out a lot. And whenever the wheel would lock up and spin me around, it would squirt out of the cap. It was squirting out of the cap. And that leaked down into my alternator and wrecked all of that. So it fried the alternator. And I believe the pump itself was still good, but I got a brand new pump. The actual pump itself is from Turn 1, and I gave them the information for what I was going to be putting the swap in. So they put a resistor in it that would be adequate for my rack, the rack with the S14. They offer this for like the S14s and the RX-7s, you know, because I guess blowing power steering lines or having leaks like I was having is a common thing when you don't have that resistor put in. They do sell like the little separate piece to put that to swap it out, and I'll see if I can find the link to which one I brought. Because we had to figure out the whole setup, making sure which crankshaft we had on this and everything. just to make sure we were buying the right parts the first time around. But it's a well put together car. There's still some stuff that I would like to change to make it my own. I ran through a couple upper radiator hoses during the first event because this was attached with zip ties, and then I just made this like little bracket to stop it from popping up and popping away. So this snugged it on up. I think I did have to hammer this like inner lip just to pull this closer and give myself a little bit more space. And that little bit of space made all the difference. All the difference. Touche. Yeah, the inside of the car is really junky right now. The cars haven't been my top priority. But I wanna get back on the grind of making the videos, doing stuff with the family, vlog styles, and that's what I would like to get back to. Hey, why I kept stopping was because I felt like so many other people's videos that I watched, I felt like the quality of those videos that had so many views was so high, and the fact that I am unable to really give you guys that kind of quality at the current moment in time, I felt really bad about it. So I kept on taking long pauses and long breaks and stopping and going off and on. But this time around, I think that the quality will come in time. So with that being said, I am gonna go forward. I am gonna still try to upload content. I'm gonna do what I can with what I have, and hopefully things just get better over time. I'm sure they will, because things have to get better over time. So this is just a little update about the channel, about the new project. Of course we'll have another day where we do a driving video in it. Right now you see I got the steering wheel off. I do need to get this ready for inspection, so it didn't have the horn wasn't set up on it. So I got a new steering wheel. The reason for the new steering wheel is I'm hoping that it'll fit better with me inside of it. The fact of like removing it, big boy problems. So got a new steering wheel. I went with a Momo steering wheel. I brought it off Amazon, so it was at a Momo price somewhat, but hopefully it's a real steering wheel, because when you don't buy stuff from the actual website, it's kind of iffy if it's real or not. But the reason I went with the Momo, mainly for strength. I saw some of those videos about different steering wheels and them breaking. So I decided to get a good name brand steering wheel the first time around, so that I wouldn't have to spend money twice if I didn't have to. Because this car, I really want to say it's here to stay. I've had it officially for a whole year now. Sorry that I'm just telling you guys about it, but like I said, I'm just getting back into the wave. Apologies for the long video, but I feel like this is all needed to be said right now, so that you can understand what you're going to be getting yourself into by liking, subscribing to the channel moving forward. And I'm not against earning your trust, because I'm pretty sure I have another video up probably asking you to subscribe, and I'm going to keep the content coming. I get that. I've said that before in the past, but I really mean it. So I'm really just gonna go for this. Hopefully this video is not too long and they allow me to upload it, because I think they took away my AdSense privileges, because I didn't really have a popular channel, and YouTube did like a whole restructure. So I gotta work my way back up to it, and that's not a problem. So hopefully you guys can help me with that, and we'll figure it all out together, and I'll let you guys know where I'm trying to go at with the video.